Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Anastasia Basenko. I'm an ESL teacher, CELPIP instructor and owner of Basa School, where we prepare students for exams and life in English-speaking countries. In my previous video, I already shared how I got 12 on listening, and today in this video, I'm gonna share how I got 9 on reading. I know that lots of my students desire to get 9 on CELPIP, but they can't. And so since I got 9 on reading, I wanted to share with you some tips. There will be 9 tips. What did I do and how it helped me to get this score. So let's go. And first thing that I did is that I started with the questions, not with the text. Reading the text first can make you forget the main idea by the time you get to the questions. So that's why I started with the questions, and in this way I know what information I should find out in the text, and it is much easier to do so. Second tip, what I did, I practiced the real CELPIP tests, CELPIP reading tests under the time limit. So I practiced reading tests according to the time limits, and it's usually 9 to 13 minutes. I tried to put myself in the real exam conditions to be able to adjust to the format and be able to solve all the questions. The next third tip is that I checked every answer in the text. So when I read the question and then I read all the options, I located the piece of text, the passage where I suppose there is an answer. I double check the option with the text, so I get the same information and choose the right answer. So I made sure it matched the text, whether it is paraphrases, synonyms, antonyms, to confirm that the information was correct. Information was the same. The next tip number 4, I learned to recognize and ignore the distractions in the text. As well as in listening, reading passages contain many distractions like paraphrases, synonyms, opposites, other information in the text, some extra details. And so by practicing, I learned to identify those distractions and focus only on information I needed to answer the task. For the next tip number 5, I analyzed my mistakes. So once I did the practice test within the time limit, with no help, no translation, no dictionaries, nothing, as I was in the real exam. And then I got back and checked my answers. If I got mistakes, I checked and I analyzed my mistakes. So I returned to the text for the wrong answers, trying to find the correct one or trying to understand why this is the correct answer. And then I also analyzed what caused this mistake, whether it is unknown vocabulary, lack of attention, grammatical issues, or some distractions in the text. And then I made sure that I understand and know the right answer and why it is right. The next tip number 6, I learned to recognize the unknown words in the text. Of course, no matter how long you study, no matter how long you practiced or learned English, you always will have some unknown words in the text, and at the exam you'll have them for sure, 100%. So I created these methods to recognize the unknown words in the text. All the unknown words, they shouldn't distract from the questions. Yeah, they shouldn't distract and make you panic. So I found the strategies that helped me to quickly identify these unknown words and answer the question right. And in my CELPIP preparation course, there is a special lesson on how to understand unknown words in the text, and all of our students get it, and they are extremely grateful for this lesson and for all these tools, and they score well on reading part as well. So this lesson is in my CELPIP preparation course. You can check the link below this video. And then we move on to the next tip, is that learn unknown words. So I learned all the unknown words that I came across in the text. When I was doing the test, I tried to recognize them and try to guess and try to understand, but when I'm done, I check them and I write them down and learn them. So because all the words, all the vocabulary that are in the reading test, they are most likely to happen in the future CELPIP tests. So that's why we need to learn them and understand these words. Also, in my CELPIP preparation course, we have this vocabulary lesson on 10 common topics on CELPIP that students can learn these words. They can practice it with reading tasks, with listening tasks that are also included in these vocabulary lessons. These lessons are included in the full CELPIP preparation course, or you can purchase them separately for the price less than a coffee and croissant. The link will be below this video. The next thing I did, I took notes, especially in tasks 3 and 4, the hardest. It helped me understand the main idea and key points of each paragraph and don't lose track when I was answering the questions. And the last thing I did, I stayed calm and focused during the real exam. It is very important. It is very important to ignore all the distractions. It is very important to don't give those distractions, unknown words, extra details, prevent you from scoring well on CELPIP. I tried not to panic if I don't understand something, or I tried not to get my feelings control over me. So I try to stay calm and try to stay focused and doing my best to solve the test, to solve the exam. Even if I felt some disappointment or failure or so, I tried to ignore all of those and try to do the right, try to figure out what is the right answer and finish the task. So that's how I got my 9. I hope you guys liked it. I know that lots of you struggle in this part, struggle in reading, the listening. So I hope these tips help you. And if you have any other suggestions, what maybe helped you in your CELPIP journey, in your CELPIP test, please share them in comments. And I wish you good luck on your CELPIP exam and see you guys in the next videos. Take care.